It's quite obvious, but we're going to tell you about Hurricane Michael anyway. Welcome to Big Blue News. On October 10th, Hurricane Michael touched down on the Florida Panhandle. The eye of the storm slowly moved its way up and made it right here at SGA that night. SGA suffered major damages to classrooms and windows. Former SGA student Jenna Kitchings was down from Canada to make a short film of the cleanup effort that took place on October 18th.
This video is showing you how Southwest Georgia Academy, a small private school in Southwest Georgia, was severely impacted.
The imagery is shocking from the air.
It's almost impossible to describe the destruction.
Hurricane Michael's quick and powerful strike came in with a roar, the most powerful storm to hit the United States in 50 years.
Once the hurricane hit, hashtag Warrior Strong started circulating around social media. This video really shows what Warrior Strong means to the community. Many people came to give a helping hand, and they brought machines, tools, trailers, tractors, anything they could bring to help. If you would like to donate to SGA, you can go to their Facebook page, which I will link in the description below, and everything that is given will help rebuild the schools, sports facilities, buildings, and get the students back in class. A huge thank you to everyone who came out for the cleanup day. I know SGA is very grateful and is very appreciative of all the hard work that was given on that day. If you would like to leave in the comments what hashtag Warrior Strong means to you, that would be awesome.
We would like to thank Jenna for getting together with NAR Hammocks and creating the SGA Warrior Collection. It includes a blue hammock, now known as the Warrior Hammock, and Warrior Strong t-shirt. Proceeds from the purchases of these items will come back to SGA. We had many faculty and staff here at SGA affected by Hurricane Michael. Alexis Moore and Bennett Johnson went around the campus and talked with some of these warriors. Here's a few clips of those affected by the storm.
Obviously, a picture is worth 1,000 words. If you saw the picture that someone posted of my classroom after Hurricane Michael, you saw that I totally lost. My classroom was demolished. The next day when Coach Dalrymple called to tell me about it, Miss Leslie had already prepared me through a text, but Coach Dalrymple almost broke down because he hated to tell me. And my comment was, it's just stuff. A lot of people came to help. Mr. Ricky Bradford came in and crawled up the tree and inside, and he and Savannah were able to retrieve some of my things, especially my Beta Club materials, which has been a big help in preparing for the Veterans Day, and also induction ceremony, much needed documents. The day we returned to school, I was presented with a quote from Jane Austen, in which it says, "A big loss may lead to a gain," and I feel like I have gained because Miss Leslie gave us her classroom, and teachers came in from the elementary, middle, and high school and helped me clean and vacuum and set up. Some teachers gave me furniture, some gave me supplies. So I was kind of overwhelmed and almost at tears that day to see the response, kind of like the response in all these communities. Students came together, they helped here at school with cleanup day, then they helped in their communities, in their churches, cooking, feeding people. So it's just been heartwarming because we see so much negative on the news, and to see that, it let me know there's hope for our nation again.
I've been here a long time, since 1971 in Georgia, since '77 here at SGA, and I never thought I would see this happen to our school. The fact that the school basically looked like it did the first day I was here led me to believe this is a safe environment. But this storm is unlike anything that's ever come this way. The eye of the storm passed right through Damascus, Georgia. That is incredibly bad. So we got the eye wall winds, which were the most drastic winds, the highest winds, and it did terrible damage to my yard. Pretty much left my house and buildings pretty much safe. I've got a little bit of damage, but nothing severe. But I hope to never see another storm like this as long as I live. I'm definitely not going to move to a state that has, I'm not moving to Panama City or Mexico Beach. I promise you that. Thanks for the video.
All right, what's one thing that I missed the most because the power had been out from the storm? I would have to say the central air conditioning. Got pretty hot and pretty aggravating. I did find out that one thing I could live without was probably my clothes dryer, because I hung clothes outside for the first time ever.
One thing that I realized I can't live without the power on is probably air conditioning, because I have to have my room really cold at night when I sleep. And one thing that I realized I can live without was probably cooking, because we just ate snacks all the time. We didn't really cook a full meal.
This is Coach McFarland here. While the power was out at my house, the thing that I missed the most was my refrigerator and my freezer. And I found out that I could live without the air conditioning and hot water. But thank the Lord, all that's over with now, and our power's being restored, and appreciate y'all talking to us.
Before SGA canceled school, we celebrated our homecoming. I'm going to pass it on down to Alexis Moore for homecoming.
With a score of 38-0, SGA celebrated its annual homecoming game victory against Westwood. Before the game, however, students enjoyed a day off from work with lots of fun. During the game, Abby Ernest was crowned homecoming queen. Congratulations to her for that victory.
Now I'm going to hand it on down to Bennett Johnson with the sports.
Football team has continued to roll through their season over the past weeks. On Friday, October 26, we celebrated senior night with a 59-6 victory over Monsignor Donovan. Here are some highlights of the game and pictures of the seniors. Senior Luke Benton led the way on the ground with 132 yards rushing on only 5 attempts. Sophomore Rylan O'Hearn added 91 yards rushing on 6 attempts. Senior Holden Phillips continues to have a senior year to remember with 4 more tackles and a forced fumble that he returned for yet another defensive touchdown. The senior players, Holden Phillips, Austin Pickles, Keyshawn Jackson, Collier McClendon, Ty Cooper, Aaron Harrod, Bo Watson, and Luke Benton will be missed next year on the field. The Warriors will travel to Eatonton, Georgia this Friday night to take on the Gatewood Gators in the second round of the GISA state playoffs.
How about it? That looks like all we got for today. In case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.